Stadium, home field, the South Carolina Gamecocks. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. I believe we're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. Team does their job and secures the recovery.
Well, yeah, I guess you got to appreciate the aggressive approach here to start this game off. You can't knock them for trying, I guess. But we'll see how much this hurts them here in the long run.
Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Hands off to the left. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
He's got it in the open. That game moves the ball to the 17, first down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Handoff from the shotgun. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. To the air, it's Harris. Looking to the end zone, looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
The quarterback's got to do a better job here of reading the coverage. He was determined to get that ball thrown to this receiver, but they played double coverage. He still tries to throw it, and he almost threw an interception.
And a strong opening drive here, but now they face 3rd down in the red zone. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The receiver makes the catch. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal.
Well, you talk about a huge conversion. That's 3rd and long. It doesn't matter for these guys. They just keep going about their business. Great connection between this quarterback and receiver on that one, and now they're in business.
1st and goal, handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now 3rd down coming up.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
Defense looking for a stop on 3rd and goal. QB keeper all the way. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
Here we go, Chris. Early in the game, opening drive. This is a big decision and really an opportunity to send a message for this offense. Do you go for this close to the goal line and make that statement, or do you settle for 3?
Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. This will be a chip shot from just 20 yards away. Med kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Turns on the speed. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Volunteers. He just sprints into the end zone. Special teams making a monster play. The returner gets the touchdown, but a bunch of guys contributed that time, Kurt.
Yeah, exactly right. The blocks up front really set the tone to be able to give him his chance. You don't see this happen very often in this game where a guy gets a chance to have a kickoff return for a touchdown. Everything has to be just perfect, and of course, he had the speed to be able to get it all the way to the end zone.
Return here from inside the 15-yard line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? Catch made on the out route. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, and it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Back to throw. It's Harris. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a first and goal from the 10.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Looking to chuck it again. It is intercepted.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Getting thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards. That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The ball's moving quickly down the field here. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. sixth play in this drive. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Grab near the sticks. It's Rourke. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows one or two more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the third quarter.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. And the Vols hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. They'll run it to the right side. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. It's Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. They're going to run it here. They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up fourth down and short.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on third down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that first down.
The Volunteers will come to the line looking to convert on fourth down. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. He's running out of time here. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Oh, this is a great job here. Looks downfield, nobody open, takes off and tries to use his legs to go for it. And gets to the sidelines, gets out of bounds, avoids the hit, and most importantly, he got that first down.
Design quarterback run. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Vols.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. This is a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
No problem with the PHC. The lead 14-3. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. Back to pass. It's Harris. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. To make a beautiful catch there. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. The Gamecocks have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to throw again. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down after a short gain there.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
So let's see what the play caller likes here on 3rd and short from the +27. Looking for the end end zone has a lane. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, South Carolina.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. You have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. In the clear at the 25. He's in the clear. Past the 40. At the 30 now. Inside the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
21, South Carolina, 10.
From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. He's brought down at the 28. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the offense, hoping to get a drive going. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Zips it down the middle. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
It's another deep shot. And the pass is dropped incomplete with it. Had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10 from the 45. Snags the quick throw. Great cut and whiff on him. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
To throw, it's Harris. Looking downfield near the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Oh, my gosh, would he love to have that one back. Open receiver downfield, and he misses him. That's where you go back to the receiver and say, hey, man, that one's on me. I'm coming right back to you.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
Chris, they had it. They had exactly what they wanted. I can't believe this would have been a touchdown, but he drops the ball on 4th down.
So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. He keeps it on the design run. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Second down, we're going to throw it. Quarterback looking to scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. He finds some space. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
It's an out route, the catch made, and he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. Coordinators calling good plays, the quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing, and frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Looking to pass here on second down. Defense is coming after him. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, we'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. So on 4th down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. This will be a 50-yard attempt. See if he's... And it's blocked. The kick was low.
What a job here by the special teams coach to come up with this designed block on the field goal. You could see it. From the left side, they had exactly what they wanted to be. The designated guy that's coming in makes the block, and you get a heck of a turn of events.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Looking to pass. It's Harris. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He escapes the pocket. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's not going to bring up 3rd down.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. And the Gamecocks will have 1st and 10 here.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert.
Breaks into the clear. At the 10 now. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the extra point splits the uprights. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So here we go. The first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. That's a design quarterback keeper. They bring him down right at the 20.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. Good work to get the foot down after the grab. This running back, Kirk, might have been spending some time with those receiver drills.
Yeah, as you know, Chris, these running backs anymore in college football, they are really like glorified wide receivers because not only do they have to be excellent runners, but as you see here, the ability to be able to catch the ball and then the awareness.
Here he goes. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just one or two plays here before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. On the move now. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. The quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right. But that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Deep shot toward the end zone. And that ball is incomplete as time runs out in the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Gamecocks will kick it deep to begin the second half. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. It'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the third quarter. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Caught by the receiver. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
So second down after the incompletion. Looking to throw it again. The senior tries to take a shot and overthrows his man.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, you may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Breaks free. Picks up the first, looking for more. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Well, these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy and keep this quarterback from running.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He's brought down, but good for a first and goal at the 4. And the Volunteers come up to the line in the 3. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Touchdown, Volunteers. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
Extra point makes the lead 11. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
28, South Carolina, 17.
Turn starts inside the 15. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team.
South Carolina Gamecocks will take over 1st and 10.
And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Dropping back, it's Harris. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
It seems like they've been searching for something to go their way, and here it is. Tip ball up in the air, they come down with it. See if this can build some momentum for them.
Catch is made down the middle. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Here's the second down play.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
A play action, looking to throw. A throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
He makes the grab. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now. He'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal. Back to throw again. The pocket breaking down. Touchdown, South Carolina. This offense is still clicking. You talk about paying a price in the pocket for your team to deliver a touchdown throw.
Great job by this quarterback. I'm going to tell you something. When this offense watches the film and they see the quarterback, the hit that he took, this is how you get rewarded, not only with a touchdown, but also the way your team starts to admire you and respect you as a player.
And he's not going to make it. That's a big stop with the defense. It's still a 5-point margin. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? He's got room to run. They They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Has the first down and more. The Volunteers will try to keep this drive moving.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
Looking to throw it on first down. Tight end makes the grab. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The ball's with 1st and 10 here. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And he's got it! Touchdown, Vols!
Boy, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
PAT makes it a 12-point lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, and that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. To throw, it's Harris. Makes the catch downfield. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. As we wrap up the third quarter, check out the comparison of these big play wide receivers. Both guys have been lighting it up so far today. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They open the fourth by going to the air. Pressure is coming. Catch made on the right side.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple of touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you've got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
Second down after that previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. Third and short now from the 44. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to throw yet again. It's a quick grab. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle. The Gamecocks come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grabbed by the receiver. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
They look to throw it here on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Looking deep downfield to the left. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He rakes into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Chris, the quarterback looks up, sees a wide-open target. Sometimes those throws are harder than the ones where they're tightly covered. But he makes a nice throw, and it's an easy touchdown for this offense.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. The returner is brought down. Gets you started on the next drive. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. He's got the first and still going. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
And that's going to be a first down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quick throw caught on the left side. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
How about that play call here, Chris? I mean, I'm thinking they're going to run the football and continue to work this clock. This gives you an idea how much confidence they have in their passing game and his quarterback, being able to throw the football with the lead in the fourth quarter, completion, and you're able to keep that clock moving.
The ball is starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Chewing clock with the running game. Powering through.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. QB keeper all the way. He's past the marker and still going. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Tennessee.
And it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's 3rd touchdown. But give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
Tennessee, 42. South Carolina, 34.
He's got it inside the 15. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? And the tight end hauls it in on the corner route. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Pass caught. 2nd down now. Looking to throw. It's Harris. Tries the right with a quick throw. What a catch! That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Receiver makes the catch. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The Gamecocks looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Looking to chuck it again. Bringing pressure. Lets it go under heavy pressure, taking a shot. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14. Here we go. That huge, explosive play has set the offense up in the red zone. Here comes a throw from the red zone. And it's intercepted right near the goal line.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession. You need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. The shotgun handoff here. He's got the first down and still motoring. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. That was crucial, Kirk. Barring something crazy, that should be enough to secure a mild upset in this early season showdown game.
On paper, this looked like an upset, but they sure carried themselves out there tonight like they were favored. Still a long way to go, still can get better, but possibly this football team could make a run in the postseason.
Now it's 2nd down here. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Right down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
You know, the thing that's really stood out today for this offense has been the balance. Now, they've gotten some yardage out of the running back. He's done his job. The offensive line is protected and given the quarterback a chance to be able to throw the football. He's been able to throw the football into the end zone. Now they're just looking to put on the finishing touches to win the game.
changer.